It has been a couple of weeks since the release of Pokemon Legends Arceus, and there are lots of things to love about this game. The new Pokemon, the locations, and more. However, my favorite part, and a part I know many other people have enjoyed, is spotting and identifying the ancestors of modern day Pokemon trainers. Some of them are pretty obvious, but some are a bit harder to spot than others. Today, I don't want to talk about all possible ancestors in the game, as there are plenty of other great YouTube videos out there about the subject, such as Hybrid Heroes video, which you should go check out. We are going to be focusing in on these four. People whose lineage may have given birth to some of the strongest trainers the world has ever seen. Let's start by focusing in on these two, Volo and Kogita. It is pretty obvious to many people that based on appearance alone, these two are related to the Sinnoh champion, fan favorite, Cynthia. Outside of appearances though, what makes it seem like they are ancestors to Cynthia? In Volo's case, he not only uses a team that is nearly identical to Cynthia's, hinting at their lineage, the music that plays when you battle him is a remix of the iconic music that plays when you battle champion Cynthia. For Kogita, she is the keeper of knowledge and history about not just Hisui itself, but also of the legendary Pokemon that inhabit it. She states that she has a duty to give a lost one or chosen one information about Hisui's lore, making her extremely knowledgeable on the subject matter, seen by Volo frequenting her hideaway for information. Cynthia has also been shown to be very knowledgeable and interested in mythology and history of the Sinnoh region, demonstrating this connection between the two. And while we don't yet have proof that Volo and Kogita are related in any way, even though he spends a lot of time at her hideaway apparently, the Pokemon Company makes sure that the two are intertwined in an easily missable way. The secret is hidden in their names. The name or word Volo is Latin for I wish or I want, while Kogita's name or the word Kogita is Latin for I think. This shows not only the difference between what drives the two most knowledgeable people in the region, but also the duality of characteristics shown so strongly in Cynthia's Archaeology and Champion titles. The final piece of evidence may come from Kogita's home. Here is a map of Hisui, with the ancient retreat circled. And here is a map of Sinnoh with Celestic Town circled, the place where Cynthia's family lives, showing once more a strong connection between Kogita and Cynthia, therefore strongly suggesting that these two Hisuian residents are ancestors to the ever-powerful Cynthia. Next up, we will focus on the mystery man from the tapestries found within both clan settlements in the game. It would appear that this man bears a strong resemblance to the Unova champion, Alder. Now this one will definitely be the shortest entry as not much is known about the man in the tapestry. Hopefully we can get more light shed on him in future DLC. However, it is blatantly obvious that this man shares traits with Alder. They both have the same unique hairstyle and color, and both seem to carry items in a way that is very unique to Alder and his grandson, Benga. The other plausible connection that I could come up with is that Hisui and Sinnoh are based on the Japanese region of Hokkaido, with traditional practices and indigenous Japanese culture. And in black and white, Alder speaks an older form of Japanese in the Japanese versions of the game, possibly hinting at the fact that Alder's lineage connects to someone ancient in a Japanese-based region such as Hisui. In my humble opinion, the man in the portrait is an ancestor of Unovan champ Alder. Lastly, we will focus on the professor himself. In my opinion, there are several hints that Professor Laventon is not only Galarian, but is related to Leon the Undefeated. Excluding the fact that purple is a strong accent color between both characters, there is also strong reason to believe that Laventon is a Galarian. Laventon is often seen using British-style slang terms such as botheration, jolly good, and righto. Laventon is also seen using English even when a different language is selected for gameplay, suggesting that his first language is English. With Galar being based on Great Britain, this definitely seems to tie in. The professor also seems to be the one writing the Pokédex entries in Hisui, and the Raichu entry in particular harkens us back to Galar when he says, "A single strike with that amount of power would incapacitate one of the Copperaja of my homeland," stating his home is a place where Copperaja are found naturally, like Galar. The final piece of evidence is found in his office. The writing on the chalkboard does not seem to match the writing used in the rest of Hisui. However, it does seem to match the alphabet used in another region. Which region was that again? Oh yeah, Galar. Therefore, it seems very likely that Laventon has roots in the region of Galar. The professor also has an affinity for the color purple. The design in his hat looks similar to that of Hop and Leon's hair, and even his stature is similar to Hop from official artworks. There could also be the connection that both Laventon and Leon are named after plants, lavender and dandelions respectively, or perhaps Leon is a shortened version of the name Laventon. Looking at all these clues, I believe that Professor Laventon is an ancestor to one of the mightiest champions in Pokemon history, Leon. This would mean that at least 3 Pokemon champions have roots that tie them back to the Hisui region, showing that many people that come from or visit this region truly do have an affinity or skills with Pokemon. Before I end the video, I wanted to introduce the new segment called Comment of the Week, where one subscriber is chosen and featured on the channel due to their great comment. The first chosen commenter is Pikazashian. I love comments like these that expand upon my videos, so thank you so much, Pika. It is very much appreciated. If you want to be featured in a video in the future, then make sure to subscribe and comment below, and you could be chosen next. That will do it for us this week. If you enjoyed the video and want more Hisui theories, then check out this video from last week. I will catch you guys next time when the adventure continues.